Yo, everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is John Slop, and today we're taking a listen to something epic, something large, something highly anticipated. Dude, yes, close to the edge. And, dude, so many people have been hyping this one up, so I'm excited. Let's read a little bit on the wiki before getting into it, dude. Close to the Edge is the fifth studio album by English progressive rock band Yes. It was released on the 8th of September 1972 by Atlantic Records and is their last album of the 1970s to feature their original drummer, Bill Bruford. Wow. Okay, so this is Bill's last album, dude. I'm a big fan of Bill, and wow. Knowing that this is his last album with Yes, it's bittersweet. So let's continue. After scoring a commercial and critical hit with Fragile and touring the album, Yes regrouped to prepare material for a follow-up, ideas for which had been put down some months before. The album's centerpiece is the 18-minute title track, with themes and lyrics inspired by the Hermann Hesse novel Siddhartha. Okay, I'm not familiar with that novel. Perhaps read a little bit on that, dude. Siddhartha, an Indian novel, 1922 novel by Hermann Hesse that deals with the spiritual journey of self-discovery of a man named Siddhartha during the time of the Gautama Buddha. The book, Hesse's ninth novel, was written in German in a simple lyrical style. It was published in the United States in 1951 and became influential during the 1960s. Hesse dedicated the first part of it to Romain Rolland, and the second part to Wilhelm Gundert, his cousin. The word Siddhartha is made up of two words in Sanskrit language, Siddha and Artha. First part meaning achieved, and Artha meaning what was searched for. Okay, so it's like Siddhartha means you achieved what was searched for. Okay, makes sense, dude. Which together means he who has found meaning of existence, or he who has attained his goals. In fact, the Buddha's own name before his renunciation was Siddhartha Gautama, Prince of Kapilavastu. In this book, the Buddha is referred to as Gautama. Wow, dude. Wow, dude, that's wild. Maybe we can give that a read at some point. Let me know if you've read it. Let me know your thoughts on that, dude. Wow. Spiritual journeys are not something that I usually like to dive into myself. You know, I tend to be more agnostic in these senses. But hey, dude, I would love to learn the inspiration behind this whole album. So let's continue reading on the wiki, dude. Close to the Edge became the band's greatest commercial success at the time of release. It peaked at number 4. Okay, so this is like a big deal, dude. Number 3 on the Billboard 200 in the United States. This is the highest position Yes has reached on the latter chart, dude, on the Billboard 200. Wow. Okay, well, let's read a little bit of the background. By 1972, Yes had settled with a lineup of lead vocalist John Anderson, bassist Chris Squire, drummer Bill Bruford, guitarist Steve Howe, and keyboardist Rick Wakeman. In March 1972, they wrapped their 6 months Fragile tour on the UK and North America to support their fourth album, Fragile. The album became their biggest commercial success and critical hit since their formation, helped by the track Roundabout receiving considerable airplay on American radio. Dude, go back and check out my Fragile reaction, dude. Roundabout is one of the best tracks ever made in the history of the world. On February 1st and 2nd, 1972, during one of the tour's rest periods, the band booked time at Advision Studios in London to put down some tracks for a follow-up record. When touring finished, they took another break before they entered rehearsals at the Una Billings School of Dance in Shepherd's Bush in May 1972. Although some arrangements were worked out and put onto tape during this time, none of the tracks were fully written at the stage, leaving the group to devise the rest of the songs in the studio and learn to play them through afterwards. Okay, yeah, time crunch, dude. On several occasions, the arrangements that Yes had started to assemble were so complex that they were forgotten by the time the next day's session began. Wow. Yeah, that is a problem, right? You gotta make sure to write down and kind of do demos of things, right? So that you kind of remember. This caused the band to record each rehearsal for future reference. Makes a lot of sense, dude. Bruford devised the album's title to reflect the state of the band at the time. Close to the edge. Ooh, okay. So like strung up, dude. A little stressed. Is that what that means? Wow. Okay. So I think we have enough information to jump right into this. So thank you all for joining. Let's start off, dude. The first track, they're starting off strong, dude. Close to the edge. In about 4 different parts. The solid time of change. Total mass retain. I get up, I get down. And seasons of man. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to listen to the track and then we're going to take a look at the lyrics afterwards. So, dudes, Patreon crew, we're going to take a hit. A nice, hefty hit before jumping on into this one. In your opinion, where does this album rank in terms of Yes's albums? You know, like, is this kind of their best or is this some of their worst? And to be perfectly clear, I've never heard Close to the Edge before. Dude, this is the first time. I have no idea what it's going to sound like. So everything's going to be very new. I'm like almost scared to start this, dude, knowing how big of a track. This is 20 minutes, dude. Last time we sat down and listened to a 20-minute track, I think it was probably like Mike Oldfield or dude, maybe a Frank Zappa track. I don't even know. So jump on into this one, dude. Yo, what's up? Real quick, going over to patreon.com/JohnSlop for early access to all these videos you see on YouTube, plus so much more. Going over to twitch.tv/JohnSlopReacts where we react to music live, dude. So come on by, hang out with us. All right, so think about that. Let's get back into the video. We're outside, dude. Dude, how eerie this sounds. What is going on? We're outside, and then we're transported into this weird universe where nothing really makes sense. It's a little uncanny. What is happening, dude? Holy crap. They're starting off so strong. dude, how do you even write this? And yeah, it makes no. It, it makes sense. What I'm trying to say is, it's no wonder they had trouble remembering what the hell they wrote, what the hell they even made. Dude, what? What? Okay, I can totally see how this is like maybe, I don't know, symbolic for some kind of enlightenment or something, dude. I don't know. Some kind of journey, definitely. Let's just jump it back on, dude. Hold on. Okay, let's just jump back on into this, dude. Dude, all right. So far, it's been real nice, dude. It's been pretty typical of a Yes song after the whole intro, this whole vocal portion. It's pretty nice to listen, dude. Chris Squire's bass coming through nice and clear. Loving the rhythm. It's odd, you know, it's not like a even like walk or anything. Uh, so let's just see where the song goes, dude. We're already 6 minutes in. What do you think so far? Just uh, John Anderson's voice is beautiful as always.
Pass you by, I get up, I get down. Now that it's all over and done, now that you're fine, now that you're home. My eyes convinced eclipse with the younger moon and tang with love. It changed as almost rain and mixed clear man from above. I crucified my hate and held the world within my hand. There's you, the time, the logic, all the reasons we don't understand. Sad currents claim the victim standing still for all to see. As armed movers took approach to overlook the sea. Their sense to call the license, all the reasons we understood would be. Down at the end, close by a river, close to the edge, round by the corner. Close to the end, down by the corner, down at the edge, round by the river. Sudden cold shouldn't take away the startled memory. All in all, the journey takes you all the way. As apart from any reality that you've ever seen and known. Guessing problems only to deceive with mention. Passing past the climb halfway into the void. As we cross from side to side, we hear the total mass retain. Down at the edge, round by the corner. Close to the end, down by the river. Seasons will pass you by. Get up, get down.
Dude, these vocal harmonies are top notch right now. They that's one thing that's certainly improved. I love all these voices together. And yeah, this section has been just so nice and chill. Just see where it goes, dude.
Seasons will pass you by. Get up, get down.
Oh, okay. Whoa, dude, where are we now? Dripping water? It's like we're floating in space. Some kind of serene limbo. It's beautiful, dude. I mean, it's enough to like get you so relaxed, dude.
100 women watch one woman cry too late. The eyes of honesty cannot change. How many men do we deceive each day? I get up, I get down, I get up, I get down. In charge of who is there in charge of me? Do I look on blindly and say I see the way? The truth is written all along the page. How old will I be before I come of age for you? I get up, I get down, I get up, I get down, I get up, I get down.
Oh my gosh. Holy crap, dude. These organs are intense as hell. Like, this is the most intense organ I've ever heard. It is like blaring. Wow. I wonder what they're trying to say with this. I don't even know what section we're on, so let's just keep the song going.
I get down, I get up, I get down.
Okay, here we go. What?
song and chant in Valentine, no social temperance rules above. Then according to the
Dude, quick pause. This new section is a lot of fun. Holy crap, the rhythm, dun 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 dun, with the lyrics and the rhythm in the back with the drums is just amazing. These are some crazy sounds, dude. Thank you, Rick Wakeman, for doing a lot of work on this section, dude. On this whole song, like, wow, we bounced back into some energy, dude. We took a little down break, getting chill. Dude, the song is great at conditioning you, starting us off with a lot of energy, bringing us back down, getting us to chill into kind of a hypnotized state. And then they bring us back with the nonsense, dude. Holy crap, this song is an experience. Wow, I was not ready. Let's just back up a little bit. Get back into this.
time between the notes relates the color to the scenes. A constant bolt of triumphs dislocate man, so it seems. And space between the focus shape, I send knowledge of love. A song and chant in Valentine, no social temperance rules above. Then according to the man who showed his outstretched arms to space, he turned around and pointed, revealing all the human race. I shoot my head and smile and whisper, knowing all about the place. On the hill we view the silence of the valley, got to witness cycles only of the past. And we reach all this with movements in between the sun and mine. Close to the edge, down by the rainbow. Down at the end, down by the corner. Seasons will pass you by. Now that it's all over and done, go to the sea, right to the sun. Now that you're done, now that you're home. Seasons will pass you by. I get up,
And we're back outside. Dude, it sounded like we were like reversing. Oh my God, dude. Close to the edge. Okay, dude, so let's talk about it. What a musical experience. That intro, one of the wildest things I've ever heard. One of the most unsettling experiences in music. Oh, it was just it's honestly one of my favorite musical instrumental intros. Uh and then like the really low like vocal kind of break we took in the middle of the song. It was really relaxing. It was chill. John Anderson's voice is just one of the best. his register just hits a very relaxing tone in my brain. I don't know what it does, dude. Um, Rick Wakeman with the piano, really bringing it home here, dude. Some of the noises he was making with his setup, dude. He was playing with that synth, giving us some like reverse sound noises. It almost sounded like glass breaking in reverse. I don't know though. Tell me some like cool information about this stuff, dude. Like I don't know if they talk too much about it. Oh yeah, let's read a little bit on the wiki here. Close to the Edge was written by Anderson and Howe, both of whom also share lyrical credits. Its 18-minute length marked the longest track Yes had recorded at the time. Anderson gained initial inspiration from a moment in his hotel room during the Fragile tour when he was reading The Lord of the Rings while listening to Symphony Numbers 6 and 7 by Jean Sibelius, one of his favorite composers. The seventh struck Anderson the most as he noticed that its main theme was introduced sometime in the composition, which influenced how Close to the Edge was shaped. He studied number 7 for the remainder of the tour, roughly halfway. He discussed his initial ideas with Howe. During a break, the two resumed writing at Howe's home in Hampstead, North London, at which point Howe devised the lyric, Close to the Edge, round by the corner. Itself inspired when he had lived in Battersea, an area beside the River Thames. Anderson was inspired to base its theme and lyrics on Siddhartha by German novelist Hermann Hesse and revised the song's lyrics 3 or 4 times, saying it's all metaphors. The lyrics for the concluding verse were based on a dream he once had about the passing on from this world to another, yet feeling so fantastic about it that death never frightened me ever since. The song's tape loop introduction, a combination of keyboard and nature sounds, including flowing water and bird chirps recorded on location, measured approximately 40 feet in length and took 2 days to record. You telling me they just set out a tape recorder for 2 days and was just like, let's just hit record, dude? Fair, dude. Yeah, ambition, dude. Anderson was inspired to include the bird sounds and the instrumental section in I Get Up, I Get Down from hearing Sonic Seasonings from 1972, an electronic ambient album by Wendy Carlos. Anderson suggested starting with an improvised group jam, which the group saw as adventurous and is one of the reasons why the band comes in and out of nowhere on the final take. The track was assembled in pieces throughout, as Bruford described, in 10, 12, 16-bar sections. Its introduction came about after the band had toured with fusion group Mahavishnu Orchestra. Someone in the band suggested having the piece open with improvisation, with prearranged pauses. Okay, so let's just go over this real quick, dude. Let's just reread a little bit. Anderson suggested starting with an improvised group jam, which the group saw as adventurous and is one of the reasons why the band comes in and out of nowhere in the final take. Oh, okay. So, just an improvised group jam that they kind of edit in and out? Okay. Its introduction came about after the band toured with the fusion group Mahavishnu. Right. And then they suggested, okay, sorry, I just had to reread. My mind did not obtain the info. So that's pretty cool, dude. Mahavishnu. I was just talking about Mahavishnu the other day and was wondering if they had toured with Kansas. So probably right. If they had hung out with Yes, chances are they probably hung out with Kansas at some point. The music played during the Close to the Edge, Round to the Corner section was originally a same-titled song that Howe had put together several years prior, in part based on the longest day of the year. which is a solstice. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's a literal longest day of the year. Okay. Anderson and Howe agreed this section fit best with an Anderson composition titled Total Mass Retain, thus joining the two ideas together. Howe had prepared another song, of which its middle eight was adapted into the In Her White Lace section of I Get Up, I Get Down. Wow. So they really just kind of pieced this whole project together from a lot of different pieces. Okay. Wakeman's organ solo was written by Howe for the guitar originally, but he thought the arrangement sounded better on the organ. It is played on the pipe organ at St. Giles Without Cripplegate Church. Is that really the name of that church, dude? St. Giles Without Cripplegate. Why? Anyways, I digress. The band produced a take on the section after the church organ solo that they were satisfied with. But when it came to inserting it into the final mix, Offord had inserted the take he thought was the right one and placed the good take in the bin of scrapped tape. Oh, dude, the result caused a noticeable tape edit that had to stay in the mix, as the task of reproducing the sound exactly would have been a near impossibility. Oh my god. That is really funny. That is interesting. So that's part of the final mix? Yep, that's... that's actually really funny. Holy crap. I wonder what the original sounded like. It was probably just thrown away, right? Does anybody have any access to that? Anderson sings the final verses in G minor, which had to be scaled down to F on stage due to the strain on his voice. Makes sense. Makes sense, dude. On stage, you probably can't be doing what you're doing in the studio, right? Okay, well, that's all the info that Wiki has for us. Let's go to the lyrics, dude. Feel free to add in your info as you see fit in the comment section. Overall, what a feat of human effort. Dude, this is one of the greats. This is, in my opinion, equal to like 2112 in all respects, dude. It's just a beast of a prog track. Like, holy crap, it has everything. The crazy insanity, the chaoticness, dude, of the composition. It has like actual chill parts that are very palatable to like, say, a radio audience, and then it just jumps right back on in to the absurdity. Literally fantastic. So stick with us. We're going to jump on into these lyrics here, dude. Verse 1, a seasoned witch could call you from the depths of your disgrace and rearrange your liver to the solid mental grace. Whoa. So I remember John Anderson saying it's just all metaphors, right? It's just probably like relating to that novel, Siddhartha. So I'm probably not going to understand all of it. I would just like to like read it and kind of like take it in a little bit. So, and rearrange your liver to the solid mental grace, and achieve it all with music that came quickly from afar. Then taste the fruit of man, recorded losing all against the hour. And assessing points to nowhere, leading every single one. Very poetic, dude. What? A dewdrop can exalt us like the music of the sun, and take away the pain in which we move, and choose the course you're running. Here's the chorus. Down at the edge, round by the corner. Not right away, not right away. Close to the edge, down by a river. Not right away, not right away. Verse 2. Crossed the line around the changes of the summer, reaching out to the call, the color of the sky. To call the color of the sky. Passed around a moment clothed in mornings. Faster than we see. Getting over all the time I had to worry. Leaving all the changes far behind. We relieve the tension only to find out the master's name. Wow, dude. Yeah, no, there's no way. If I didn't know this was like relating to a novel, I would not have been able to like decipher anything about this, like any kind of symbolism or meaning. It's very poetic, and there's so much, dude. let's just keep reading. Down at the end, round by the corner. That's the chorus. We know the chorus. Now that it's all over and done. Now that you find. Now that you're whole. All right. So like the Enlightenment theme. Part 2, total mass retain. My eyes convinced, eclipsed with the younger moon, attained with love. It changed as almost strained amidst clear manna from above. I crucified my hate and held the word within my hand. There's you, the time, the logic, or the reasons we don't understand. Sad courage claimed the victims, standing still for all to see, as armored movers approached to overlook the sea. There, since the chord, the license, or the reasons we understood will be. Dude. Wow. Now, if you didn't know what this song was about, you would probably have no idea either. So very poetic. How much more do we have to go? Gosh. So I think we're going to skip the choruses, just because the choruses are mostly the same. So verse 4, sudden call shouldn't take away the startled memory. All in all, the journey takes you all the way. As apart from any reality that you've ever seen and known, guessing problems only to deceive the mention, passing paths that climb halfway into the void. As we cross from side to side, we hear the total mass retain. Honestly, I'm not retaining any of this. So honestly, it's just like kind of cool that we're reading it, but it's not sticking with me. Because I haven't read the source material, dude. Have you read the source material? Again, let me know down in the comments. Down at the edge, round by the corner, close to the end, down by a river. Seasons will pass you by, I get up, I get down. In her white lace, you could clearly see the lady sadly looking, saying that she'd take the blame for the crucifixion of her own domain. 2 million people barely satisfied. 200 women watch one woman cry too late. The eyes of honesty can achieve. She would gladly say it, amazement of her story. How many millions do we deceive each day? Asking only interest could be laid upon the children of her domain. I get up, I get down. I get up, I get down. In charge of who is there in charge of me? She could clearly see the lady sadly looking. Do I look on blindly and say, I see the way? Saying that she'd take the blame for the crucifixion of her own domain. The truth is written all along the page. Dude, is anybody following along? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Does anybody care? Feel free to let me know down in the comments. We can probably like skip future esoteric as hell. Well, okay, this isn't esoteric by definition. It's just kind of very poetic and not easily discernible. Verse 8, the time between the notes relates to the color of the scenes. A constant vogue of triumphs dislocate man, so it seems, and space between the focus shape ascend knowledge of love, as song and chants develop time lost social temperance rules above. Then, according to the man who showed his outstretched arm to space, he turned around and pointed, revealing all the human race. I shook my head and smiled a whisper, knowing all about the place. On the hill, we viewed the silence of the valley, called to the witness cycles only of the past, and we reach all this with movements in between the said remark. Close to the edge down by a river, down at the end round by the corner. Seasons will pass you by, now that it's all over and done, called to the seed, right to the sun. Now that you find, now that you're whole, seasons will pass you by. I get up, I get down. Wow. Those lyrics are surely something, aren't they? Like, dude. Honestly, I can see why people don't really vibe with lyrics too much. Because when they're like this, when you need to read another source material to really kind of really get into this, dude, are the lyrics even that important in terms of this music, you know? Honestly, in this instance, I don't think the lyrics are that important to enjoying this song to its fullest extent. But hey, let me know if you understand the source material, if you understood what I just read, and if it just impacted you even a bit more. It probably did, sure. Let me know your thoughts on these lyrics, on the music we just listened to. And dude, let's just kind of keep going because we have two more tracks, dude. Wow. Two more tracks. The next one is And You and I by Yes, and it is 10 minutes and 8 seconds. So let's jump on into it, dude. Wow. So, first track, great intro to the album. Let's see how they continue it.
Okay.
Beautiful harmonics. You're tuned very well.
A man can see the moment's answers to the dream. Stay in the flowers daily, sensing all the themes. As a foundation left to create the spiral aim, a movement regained and regarded both the same. All complete in the sight of seeds of life with you. Changed only for a sight, the sound, the space agreed. Between the picture of time behind the face of need. Coming quickly to terms of all expression laid. Emotion revealed is the ocean made. All complete in the sight of seeds of life with you.
Dude, this one's delightfully quirky. I love the bass noises. I love all the synth effects that are going on so far. This is nice. Let's keep it going.
And you and I climb over the sea to the valley.
I'm loving these like little bouts of silence. Uh, it really adds the intensity that these acoustic guitars bring in. I love that, dude.
Sat preacher nailed upon the colored door of time. Insane teacher, be there reminded of the rhyme. There'll be no mutant enemy we shall certify. Political ends, our sad remains will die. Reach out as forward taste begin to enter you. I listened hard but could not see. Light tempo change out and inside me. The preacher training on to lose his name. The teacher travels asking to be shown the same. In the end we'll agree, we'll accept, we'll immortalize that the truth of the man maturing in his eyes. Oh, complete in the sight of seeds of light with you. Coming quick into tangible expression made. As the moment became to regard it both the same. Emotion revealed as the ocean made. A clearer future, morning, evening, nights with you. And you and I clear crossing the shapes of the morning. And you and I reach over the sun for the river. And you and I climb clearer towards the movement. And you and I gold over valleys of endless seas.
Whoa. Dude, I heard a little. I thought it was a police siren outside, but no, it was part of the music. Just a little whistle going out. That was And You and I by Yes. Emotional. Soft, chill. Again, dude, relaxing. Another great track. Let's look up the lyrics, dude. Is this still, like, gonna be inspired by Siddhartha? Great synth moments from Rick Wakeman. A man conceived a moment's answers to the dream, staying the flowers daily, sensing all the themes. As a foundation left to create the spiral aim, a movement regained and regarded both the same, all complete in the sight of seeds of life with you. Okay, yeah, I'm assuming this is still just talking about Siddhartha, dude. About kind of growing, evolving as a person, enlightenment. So, I'm probably not going to understand any of this. Let's just keep reading. If I find I'm just not absorbing it, we're just going to stop. Changed only for a sight of sound, the space agreed, between the picture of time behind the face of need. Coming quickly to terms of all expression laid, emotion revealed as the ocean made, all complete in the sight of seeds of life with you. Coins and crosses never know their fruitless worth. Cords are broken, locked inside the Mother Earth. They won't hide, oh, they won't tell you, watching the world, watching all the world, watching us go by. No. Not understanding any of this at all. So, a quote from John Anderson in the Genius About section, and you and I was written in maybe 5 different sections, and then we put them all together. The idea was very straightforward at first. It was going to be a very pretty folk song that I wrote with Steve. Soon we decided that it was to be surrounded by very big themes. Gotcha, dude. I think it's just so very poetic. Too poetic. Honestly, it's like, it's a bit much, right? But hey, my reading comprehension is that of 11th grade? Probably not even that, dude. Probably 10th. So let me know if this song hits hard with you, dude. Down in the comment section. We're going to move on into the last song of this album, dude. Close to the Edge, Siberian Khatru. Let's jump on into it. Dude, this song I'm vibing to a bit more. It feels a bit more upbeat, more chill. I love the bass riff. Definitely giving me some roundabout vibes. Siberian Khatru. Holy crap. All right, we're back in business, folks. Scared to check out the lyrics, though. love a harpsichord. Dude, this is probably the most rockin' song on this whole album so far. I mean, it's probably the most straightforward, right? Probably the most radio friendly. They probably had to include one radio friendly piece, right? I mean, although this one's still 9 minutes long, probably not the most radio friendly, but I don't know, dude. I'm loving this one.
Hold down the window, hold out the morning that comes into view. Warm side the tower, green leaves reveal the outspoken get true.
Oh, we have to pause real quick, dude. Their experimentation with syncopation is just so cool. I love all this. They're just so creative. And also, we have to say, I'm loving Bill Bruford's contribution to this track so far. Like, his snare hits before fantastic, and just the power he brings to the background of each track. It's sad to see him go, dude. This is the last time. This is the last track also? No, dude, Siberian Khatru. I'm loving this one. You know, I think my two favorite songs, I mean, dude, there's only three songs on this whole album. Uh, Honestly, it's obviously Close to the Edge, number one, Siberian Khatru, number two, and You and I, number three. Close to the Edge is just absurd of a song, dude. I can't wait to watch it live. Like, that is going to be something to behold. Let's just keep this one going, though, Siberian Khatru, and then we'll talk about the whole experience. Damn, dude. And just like that, it is over. Dude, Siberian Khatru, Close to the Edge. What an experience, dude. What a banger of a track to go out on as well. That had me bopping along probably more than both of the first two tracks, right? I think this one was supposed to be more of the, like energetic rock song to get people jiving to, maybe get people reminiscing about Roundabout. And the first track was just their experiment, baby, just everything they built around this, everything they built this album around. This is the core, dude. Close to the Edge is the core. And at their core, they are weird, experimental, absurd, ridiculous. Not ridiculous, that's the wrong word to use, but just brave as well. Like, to be able, it's like Pink Floyd levels almost, like of experimentation here, just like really pushing your instruments and every noise they can make to the test. You know, while still putting a little bit in there to appease, you know, maybe some of the more harsher critics. You know, the middle section is what I'm referring to. You know, where it was kind of chill, allowed you to get grounded a little bit, but then it just kind of brought you back into a little bit of the absurd during like the bridge section. Wow, where even was the bridge section on an 18-minute track? And You and I, a great track, honestly, but it gets third place just because it was, you know, the least impactful. It wasn't like a bad song or anything. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. Had lots of cool moments. Very emotional, very intense. Had some cool synth moments. All of these songs had lots of cool synth moments, keyboard moments. Siberian Khatru was just like overall a fun song though. Like it'll please everybody. You know what I mean? So wow, dude, Close to the Edge from 1972. We've completed it. Let me know your thoughts, and let's also just jump on into these lyrics for Siberian Khatru. See what they're about. See if they're even, dude. Yes, Siberian Khatru. Sing, bird of prey, beauty begins at the foot of you. Do you believe the manner? gold stainless nail, torn through the distance of man, as they regard the summit. Okay, so again, very poetic, very like a beautiful imagery right here, but don't know what any of it means because I have monkey brain. 10th grade monkey brain. Chorus, even Siberia goes through the motions. Hold out and hold up. Hold down the window. Parentheses, outboard river. Hold out the morning that comes into view. Parentheses, blue tail, tail fly. River running right over my head. Maybe this is a reference to the river back in the first song, dude? Close to the edge. Verse 2, how does she sing? Who holds the ring? And who and you will find me coming. Cold reigning king. Hold all the secrets from you as they produce the movement. Even Siberia goes through the motions. Dude, I feel like I'm just reading nonsense. I need somebody to help. Outboard river, blue tail, tail fly, Luther in time, doon do it, da 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 da. That's literally what it says. And then there's a harpsichord solo, steel guitar solo. Hold down the window, hold out the morning that comes into view. For some reason, I'm getting like boat vibes, like we're on a ship or something. River running right on over, then over my head. Outboard river, blue tail, tail fly, Luther in time. Sun tower asking, cover, lover. June cast, moon fast, as one changes heart gold, lever, soul mark, mover, Christian, changer. Called out, savior, moon gate, climber, turn around, glider. I feel like I'm tripping, dude. What does the About section have to say? Siberian Khatru is the third and final track off of Yes's fifth studio album, Close to the Edge. According to an interview with Yes vocalist John Anderson, Khatru means as you wish in the Yemeni dialect of Arabic. When we were working on it, I kept singing the word over and over again, even though I had no idea what it meant. I asked somebody to look it up for me, and when they told me the meaning, it worked for the song. In terms of its lyrics, Anderson noted the song is a collection of interesting words, though it does not relate to the dreams of clear summer days. Though it does relate to the dreams of clear summer days. Gotcha. Okay, so we have our info, dude. Siberian, as you wish. Interesting. Does that make it have more meaning to me? I don't think so, but let's see if it means more to you, dude. Let me know down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this, and just have a good rest of your day, guys. Let me know your favorite Yes track from this album, your favorite section, dude. What do these songs mean to you? And get ready for what's coming up next, dude. What is even coming up next? Yes, discography. We're going to do ourselves a little research. So we have Close to the Edge and then Tales from Topographic Oceans. Coming up next, what are your thoughts on it? And can't wait to see you there. So thanks again, Patreon crew. Let me know how you're doing down below. We thought of my reaction. And, yep, I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.